Hello and welcome back to Dynasty Warriors. Last episode, we were just speed running through the story, waiting for anything new to pop up, and only one thing did. It was literally me grabbing a flower for Sun Jian. I didn't even talk to Sun Jian. Anyways, let's keep it rolling. At this rate, I probably will be actually progressing to something new, which would be saving Sun Ce.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye.
Anyways, yeah, let's continue.
My brother's resourcefulness never ceases to amaze me. His decision to give up the Imperial Seal and declare independence was bold. The momentum has brought us the power to build our own kingdom. He's just like Father was before he died. No, his deeds go beyond even that.
He's destined for greatness.
Greatness. I am indeed proud to call him my brother. But you have also aided him time and time again. Please, allow me to express my gratitude as well. Perhaps it is presumptuous of me, but I thank you on behalf of the entire Sun family.
I'm happy to hear it.
Good. You are a great officer of U. I wanted to let you know how much you are appreciated. But looking on it now, my brother has gotten so far ahead of me. I had hoped that one day I would catch up to him. But at this rate, if I am to support my brother, I must aim higher and higher so that I may stand on the same ground as he does. Whenever I talk to you, I start to realize how I should be living my life. It's something in your eyes that guides me. What should I do with my life going forward? I feel like being with you will eventually yield an answer. It hasn't been long since my brother first dashed into the fray. He will achieve even greater glory in the days ahead. If I follow in his footsteps, I too will get to see the vastness of the world. I want you with us every step of the way. When my brother rules the land, I want to gaze upon its splendor with you by our side.
Cool pep talk.
I have a favor to ask. I want you to help me train. I've realized I need to become stronger.
Sure, I don't mind.
I am willing to start right away, but I know you're busy. I will be ready whenever you are. I think you may have heard already that Shan Yue attacked while I was at Shuang Castle. It was nothing unexpected, and we were fully prepared to fend them off. But they used some kind of strange magic and overwhelmed us. I would have been killed if not for Jotai, who sustained a great number of injuries while protecting me. We were not sure if he'd make it, but a man named Yuan Hua saved his life. I believe he's your acquaintance? Please,
Sure is.
give him my thanks. In truth, I feel disgusted with myself. Safe within the castle with my bodyguards, I grew complacent, and that led to Jotai being injured. He has told me to not worry about it. I consider myself fortunate to have met such a noble man. On the other hand, I am weak, a coward. I put him and everyone else in danger. I must become strong, like Tsa, and repay my debt to Jotai and the others. I will need to train both my body and my mind. Let us start whenever you're willing. Everyone trusts you, so I believe you'll be the ideal training partner to help me better myself.
Some days ago, His Majesty issued a decree. Sun Jian is to become governor of Kuai-ji, and slay Yuan Shu, who has dared to proclaim himself emperor.
Governor?
Father was governor of Changsha, and now you've reached the same rank, brother. You've done us proud.
Enough of that, Chuan. This is something I could never have accomplished alone. The only reason the Emperor appointed me is because everybody helped me come this far.
In any case, this is an opportunity for us to get even. Isn't that right, brother?
Well, yes, maybe.
What's wrong?
I mean, it's true that he worked us to the bone, but we've also known each other for years. I can't help but think I could have stopped him from making such a foolish decision.
There is no use getting sentimental, Sun Jian. Do you really think Yuan Shu would have heeded your warnings?
Absolutely not.
No, I suppose he wouldn't have. Maybe this was inevitable. Either way, it's too late now. We will have to put an end to his delusions.
Hey, there we go. Next battle.
I'm so hungry.
Alright, so the two large forces defend for the shot. Okay, yep. Excuse me. This isn't a hard challenge at all. There are a couple tricky ones in Wu's path. Not many, but there are a couple tricky ones.
Lord Sun Jian, there you are. Allow me to thank you for heeding the call.
We also have a score to settle with Yuan Shu. The Emperor's order was a blessing, if anything. We know exactly how he operates, and exactly how to counter him.
That is reassuring. It feels as if I'm talking to Lord Sun Jian himself.
Your father was by our side when we fought to put down the Yellow Turban Rebellion and slay Dong Zhuo. We saw for ourselves why he was known as the Tiger of Jiangdong. I hope to see you match your father in battle.
Yuan Shu's army is nothing but a swarm of pests. Your assistance will not be required.
You think you'll outperform us, do you? We'll see about that.
Liu Bei, I see no purpose to this meeting. I'm going to tend to red hair.
You've got some unique acquaintances, don't you?
He may be a little uncouth, but I think he's a dependable ally.
Yeah, so dependable. God, Liu Bei is really just the worst leader out of the three kingdoms.
Well, look at you. You've made some strides since we last met.
Because, like, by this point,
So you are serving
Lu
under
Bu
Lord
has
Sun
already
Jian.
stabbed him in the back and is now
It's good
taking
to
over
know that you have
Xiaopei.
found a worthy lord.
And it's like, oh yeah, he's dependable. I do miss the old times, though.
Yeah, it's not like we parted for good. And besides, it's the path you decided on. Be proud of it.
I like how Xiahou
We may
Dun's
walk
just
separate
lurking in the
paths,
background.
But our hearts remain unchanged. Let us go forth to realize what each of us believes in. But looking at who's here, it reminds me of the times we fought Zhang Jiao and Dong Zhuo. Our brother, Lord Cao Cao, and Lord Sun Jian's successor, Lord Sun Jian. Indeed, it does take me back to those days.
This
Once
is one of my
again,
more favorite missions,
fiercest
just
warriors
because
of
it's
these
the
dark
last
times
time
have gathered.
that all
You
three
and
factions
Shu
fight
will be
together.
no match.
So I just think it's a cool mission because of that. Alright, we don't need to hear the briefing. Okay. You know what? We'll go show you this time.
My wisdom shall bring victory to us all.
Sure will, bud.
We can do it! Advance! We will attack Shochun from the east! Justice is on our side! Everyone, advance!
A self-proclaimed emperor is nothing but a fool. I shall have to stop him myself. The enemy officer has been defeated.
This is the mission. If you ever want to battle art or grind out battle arts, this is the mission to do it. Because when you're fighting Yuan Shu, there is no limit to his reinforcements, so they'll just keep coming for as long as Yuan Shu's alive.
Just how futile such a move is.
So it's just an easy way to just keep building up bravery without worrying about like a time limit or something.
And clear a path for it.
Looking rough.
Let me teach you what happens when you charge into things head first.
There we go. I always find it a tad bit frustrating whenever you're like dodging and then you just kind of get stuck like with some random soldier and you can't get close enough.
There is no need to assist.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I shall crush any enemy who comes our way. Looking rough. Looking rough. Looking rough. You dare bare your fangs toward Yuan Shu?
The enemy officer.
You shall pay for your indiscretion. Begin the advance.
Yeah, you ain't reaching there though.
Speed in numbers. We just have to cut down every foe that stands before us.
The fabled Imperial seal is in my grasp. As such, I am your emperor, ruler of this land.
There we go. Yeah, see, like super easy challenge.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Turn the tables. Take this. Looking rough.
Boom.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Alright, where is this shithead general? Yeah, that's what I figured.
Ladders have been secured to the castle walls. Come, let us take the ramparts.
Good job, Guojia, putting in work. I wonder why this mission isn't a part of Cao Cao's campaign. Because it's not like it's a small battle.
Now while I'm around.
We have finally latched onto Shochun's rampart.
There we go.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Soldiers of Wu, take heart and sweep the enemy off the walls. You may have scaled the walls, but we shall not let you run amok in the castle. Take that. Hunter back. I've been waiting for this. Take all my might. I'm counting on you. This'll do. Whoa, gotta be quicker.
enemy officer cannot hold out any longer. I have failed in my duties.
With all my might. With this, the enemy assault should wane. Now's our chance. Press the attack. All my might.
The enemy has breached the castle walls. It's time for you to fulfill your duty as my personal guard. Engage the insolent curs who would harm your emperor.
The enemy officer.
Do not let them near Lord Yuan-Shu.
Jesus.
Even if it costs us our lives. Let's go.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Attacks from the ramparts should abate now. Come, let us advance the front line.
Behind you, bitch.
The tide is turning in our favor. Increase the pace. Press the attack.
Good. The gate is open. Make your way into the castle at once. Got this. Not to advance. All my might. The gates. We won't be able to hold out much longer.
Yeah, no need for that battle. That grand tactic.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's get ready.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Impossible. Numbers alone should have secured our victory.
Behold the majesty of a true warrior.
He's making quick work of our forces. Let's go. That Bailuan truly is incredible.
Jesus, just a line of notifications.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We have the upper hand. Everyone, keep this up. Let's go. You really are something special. The true warrior of the Three Kingdoms. Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
With all my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Bring glory to our forces. Send me here. Okay. Let's stop right here. Let's bring glory to our forces.
Man, look at you, Jin putting in work.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Why aren't y'all opening up the damn gate? It's because it's opening. I'll clear out Liu Bei's path.
Excellent.
Yeah, I wonder why they don't get programmed to open up the gate, because if you do it from Liu Bei's side, they absolutely open up the gates on the east wall. It's weird. So y'all want to hear something really annoying that happened to me? So my bank is currently updating its systems, and so like a couple of days ago or yesterday, they finally made this switch over to the new system, and I need to get a new card. That's fine, right? That's not bad at all. But since I need to get a new card, obviously I can't pay for anything right now, and like all my stuff's been deactivated. Like any payment options, like any subscription services I got, I obviously can't renew when it comes time to do that. Well, apparently the time to renew happened either today or yesterday, because I went to get on Crunchyroll after I got done cooking dinner, so I could watch the season finale of Re:Zero. And I had the deal like, hey, you need to go premium. Apparently, yeah, my account, the time to renew my account happened within like the past couple of days. And now I can't watch the season deal because I have no way of paying for it. I have no way to upgrade back to premium. And I didn't realize just how many shows were on fucking premium on Crunchyroll. Good God, I couldn't watch any of the shows I'm currently watching. Shut the fuck up, you annoying bitch. Excuse me, good God. Where is that silly bitch?
Something is bound to happen. The time is right. Something is amiss. We could strike at him directly.
Come on, get off these fucking random soldiers. God damn it.
In the flesh. It has been some time. Easy.
There we go.
I shall forgive you for the blasphemy of not kneeling before, given our relationship. But if you bare your fangs at me, I shall not spare you. No time for idle.
It's not as if I'm ungrateful. What's more, I have an obligation to you. I'm the one who handed the Imperial Seal over to you. I have to take responsibility for that decision. I've been waiting for this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Slain the enemy officer!
Can't believe the enemy officer has been...
Not done yet. Regroup at once!
I forgot how quickly it forms back up the first time. That's fine, we're just gonna go ahead and kill him.
Very well. I shall accompany you till the end. Every victory serves to make me that much stronger. You fight with the strength of a tiger. You may indeed be the strongest of all.
There we go. Easy.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Yeah, I think like the highest number of kills I've gotten so far on this level is like 25,000 soldiers. And the only reason like it didn't get higher is because I accidentally killed Yuan Shu with a battle art, with like an AoE battle art.
Yuan Shu, for it is you who have shown me this. I shall go on ahead on my own 2 feet, together with my comrades.
Excuse me.
An impressive display, worthy of Lord Sun Jian.
It was an honor. Is that the proper response? But really, I was given the title of governor, and this was the least I could do.
Yes, about that. His Majesty is considering giving you the title of the general who attacks rebels, and making you the Marquis of Wu.
Wait, you're serious?
Very much so. It is His Majesty's wish that you administer Jiangdong. You would not dare to refuse this offer, would you?
Of course not. I gladly accept. Please express my gratitude to His Majesty.
Very well. I shall do so. I look forward to seeing even more feats worthy of your lineage, little conqueror.
Little conqueror.
Hell yeah. And so, Sun Ce successfully broke away from his former lord and began working to protect his own lands. Afterward, Yuan Shu rapidly lost power, eventually dying in utter despair. 'Cause he a bitch. In Zhu province, the peerless warrior Lu Bu was defeated and slain by the allied forces of Liu Bei and Cao Cao. The fates of those who claim the right to rule continue to waver in constant flux. Driven by youthful energy, Wu rose up out of the chaos to become a dominant force. The land of Jiangdong was quickly brought under Sun Ce's rule. The people of the realm sung his praises like a hero of old, calling him the little conqueror of Jiangdong. Even among elite warlords, Sun Ce was almost blinding in his radiance. Excuse me. Goodness. Hey, it's Lu Su.
I wonder how long it's been since we've last had a drink.
Not so long, I imagine. Though it certainly does feel like it.
Things had been quite busy, to be sure. We have witnessed the end of an era in Jiangdong, with Lord Xuan Su taking over from Yuan Shu. They are two completely different men. Yuan Shu would never have been an emperor worthy of the name. And yet, I called him my lord, only for a short time, but still, perhaps I too am unworthy. Unworthy of serving Lord Xuan Su.
I've heard that you often rebuked Yuan Shu for his despotism. And, in the end, you abandoned him completely. You've shown you can be trusted.
Lord Zhou Yu.
Now that Sun Ce is the Marquis of Wu, we are becoming even busier. And, in all honesty, it's getting to be a bit too much. Having your help would make things easier, Lu Su.
Haha. Your persuasive words have worked better than any cup of liquor. And now, I cannot refuse.
Lu Su. Ah, you're just the man I wanted to see. Allow me to introduce Lu Su. He will be fighting alongside us from now on.
I am glad to be in your company.
I am Nonnery.
Ah, Lord Zhou Yu has spoken of you a number of times.
He is a close ally who has remained with us through our darkest days, trusted by his lordship and many others.
One of those who got you to where you are today, then. I shall have to work hard to gain your trust as well. So then, what do we need to focus on at the moment?
Our territory has spread as rapidly as the rays of the rising sun. As a result, we lack stability.
Of course. One is often at the most vulnerable when things are going well. I should be able to help you on that front. I shall serve as your arms and legs as we pave the way for Lord Xuan Su's road to conquest.
What's up, long guy?
Working hard, I see, Huangai.
Why? This is nothing. If we are to continue our rise, it's going to take all the effort we can muster.
I'm grateful, but are you sure you're not overdoing it? I've heard you've been extremely busy.
Overdoing it?
The princess is right, you know.
They say being busy is a privilege to be had. But it's never good to go overboard. Besides, you're getting more attention than I am.
Actually, I've been trying my best to be inconspicuous. There is no need for you two to concern yourselves. I am merely doing what is required of me. And you as well, Princess. I am tough enough to endure this.
Well, if you say so. But we won't be able to succeed without you. Just keep that in mind, okay?
I assure you, I won't forget it. Thank you, Princess.
What you got for us, Sun Ce?
Attack Jing province and defeat Liu Biao. That's what the Emperor has ordered?
Yes. Although we should bear in mind that Cao Cao is likely to have influenced the Emperor's decision.
I know we should be glad we have the Emperor's trust, and a chance to avenge Lord Sun Jian. But it doesn't feel quite right. It's like we're dancing to Cao Cao's tune, like when we fought Yuan Shu.
It seems that Cao Cao intends to take on Yuan Shao, who now dominates Hubei. So to prevent getting struck from behind, he wants us to take out Liu Biao, who might be an ally with Yuan Shao. Very cunning of him.
Still, Liu Biao is a problem for us as well. And we stand to gain something from defeating him.
It would be revenge for Father's death.
The enemy of our enemy is our ally, I suppose. However, becoming a tool for Cao Cao may not be ideal, considering our future plans for our kingdom.
Cao Cao took advantage of chaotic circumstances to gain control of the Emperor, so I realize that we need to be careful with him. But I think I'm going to obey the order. We of the Sun Clan are the Han's loyal warriors. That was the ideal Father always strove for. It would be a disgrace to him if we refused a call for aid from the Emperor while claiming to be building a kingdom that will protect the people.
Lord Sun Ce.
This isn't the time to waver. We now have the strength to take on Liu Biao. This is for Father. Let's get our revenge.
Let's do it. Surely nothing could go wrong.
There is something I'd like to ask you, given your skills. During the next battle, Sun Ce will lead our main force to Mount Shisai, to assault Liu Biao's main camp. Meanwhile, I want you to take a separate force to the rear, in case the governor of Lujiang, Liu Shun, decides to make a move.
Who is Liu Shun?
A former officer in Yuan Shu's army. His post was originally to be Sun Ce's. Yuan Shu promised it to him as a reward for defeating Lord Lu Kang, the governor at the time. But then, he reneged on the promise, and appointed Liu Shun instead. Since absorbing Yuan Shu's remaining forces, Liu Shun has been building up his strength. When Sun Ce attacks Liu Biao's main force, Liu Shun will undoubtedly try to attack from the rear. That is why I want you to conquer a stronghold on the Lujiang side, so that you can keep an eye on them. We will have to fight Liu Shun eventually. It makes sense for us to try and eliminate as many of our rivals in Jiangdong as possible. Are you willing to do it?
Of course.
I appreciate it. The situation is murky this time around. It's best we take every precaution we can. As Sun Ce's influence grows, his number of potential enemies increases. The veteran officers, Lu Su and I, are all keeping our eyes out. But... no, let us not talk about this. I do not want my pessimism to spread to you as well.
For every supporter of the
Alright, let's go beat some people up.
One guy, Lord Sun.
Charge with Yuan Yin, Yuan Yao, and Liu. Okay. Let's switch back to the sphere. Go back hanging out with the princess, and so the 3 officers we're supposed to defeat within 7 minutes. Those are all the 3 guarding the left stronghold, right? Yeah. Yeah, okay.
It is I, Sun Jian, the Bow Maiden.
We can do.
Yep, let's do it.
We of the Sun clan have longed for this moment. As the blade of the hand, we shall strike our long-hated foe. Let's move out, everyone. Forge on ahead and hold nothing back.
Remember the plans. I lead Lu Xun and his ilk to you.
We shall guard this position. Brother, you do as always and charge on ahead as you see fit.
I knew I could count on you, Dwayne.
The enemy officer
Let's give this
has been
fight all
defeated.
we've got.
There he is. It's Sun Ji. Glory to the man who strikes him down.
None shall get close enough to strike Lord Sun Ce. You'll have to get through me first.
Sun Ce is focused on Liu Biao's forces. Now is our chance to strike at his back. Begin the advance.
Ow.
With all my might, Lu Xun's men are on the move. As planned, we shall strike at their rear, circle around from the east.
The enemy officer
Control of the base.
has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Do you
The enemy officer
strike Lu Xun's
been
army
defeated.
head on?
I sure do.
Do things, but I leave this to your discretion.
Okay, we're back on track. Back on the road to victory.
Not the person I wanted to
The
target.
enemy officer has been defeated.
Hardly enough to stop us. Forge ahead, straight on through.
Ow. Ow.
With all my might.
Alright, that should be Yuan Yao.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Come on, princess, don't let him beat you up. Ow. I'm letting him beat me up.
Take this. Take this. Looking rough. Take this.
For real?
Balls behind me. Looking rough.
Like, good God, why wouldn't his shield break?
Looking rough. Let's go.
Alright, fuck it. He annoyed me. Alright, so now we gotta go chase down the other guy.
I just don't make enemy officers like they used to.
Ow.
The enemy officer has been defeated. I've been waiting for this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Ow.
I see
Okay, there's Bailuan.
Sun Jian, trampling the Shan Yuan people underfoot, all for the sake of domination. His ambitions must be thwarted.
Gotta be quicker. Let's go. Taishitsu! Defeated the enemy! Oh my God! Looking rough. It's looking rough. Turn the tables. Take this! One down! Let's give it. Many more to go! See you. One down!
There we go.
More to go! The enemy officer has been defeated.
I'm actually gonna capture that base down south. Don't know why I feel like the need to, but
Let's go.
who's over at G by himself? Oh, Tang Dong and Chen Ku.
Taishitsu have defeated the enemy.
I don't know why, this is just bothering me. That this base isn't taken.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Close to me now. Begin advancing. Counting on you. It's futile. That won't be enough to stop us. Not as we are now.
This is not working out. As my training enough.
Oh, it's so close.
Things have taken a turn for the worse. I must do something quickly. The enemy officer.
Are they really losing up there? There we go.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Okay, I need to go save people up
That man's
here.
skill is unquestionable. Still, there is something about
There we
his
go.
demeanor.
Now we're gonna go save Lu Su.
I was just thinking of you. And now, you've come to help me.
You've come. There is little to worry about with your presence here.
Okay.
You've come to my aid. I can think
Ow.
of no ally more reassuring than you.
Yeah, now I'm dipping out. So I got an old friend to beat up. What's taking them so long up on the left side? Alright, Bailuan, you're annoying.
That's not possible.
Take this. Gotta be quicker than that. I see you. Let's go.
Strength was not enough.
All my might. Looking rough.
I know how to get the job done. One down.
I'm surprised I didn't kill him. Oh shit. There we go.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Those eyes. Yes.
There we go.
You must be.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I know how to get the job done.
I'm finally moving up on the left side. Good God.
Tables turn. Proper strategy is the quickest way to victory.
Ah, Taishisa got
The
knocked
enemy
out.
officer has been
Oh well.
defeated.
Let's go. I know how to get the job done. I see a chance to advance here.
Ow.
Onward! Rough. Start the advance. Let's go. Then catch Sun.
Well, that went the wrong way.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Strike a blow to your cause.
Gotta be quicker than that.
Pushing too far here will not benefit us.
Oh, I didn't even get a notification that he is about to die. Oh well.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Sunso's still kicking ass by himself, and he's about to get reinforcements.
Any foe will crumble when caught off guard. Many more to go.
I've been waiting for this.
True warrior of the Three Kingdoms. I will break these.
The ones who attacked us are all taken care of. Wong Su is the only one left.
Let's go.
This territory is
Time
ours.
to advance.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Unrivaled strength and bravery to spearhead our assault. The time is right. Has my brother always struck such a stalwart figure?
Retreat is our only option here, as regrettable as it may be.
Time to act.
There should be a good
The
trail
enemy
ahead.
officer has been defeated.
Yeah, y'all advance.
Many more to go.
I gotta get some guys back.
Shining everyone else. I must study and learn your ways. Ride this way. Show them your skill. Han Dong is here. Bring it on.
Damn you, wild beasts of Jiangdong. You mean to invade our lands once again? Let's give it to you. You had best prepare yourself. Just as I hunted
There we go.
your father. Come at me.
Do not underestimate us, Wong Su. These are the blades of the Han, carrying on the will of Sun Jian. The enemy officer has been defeated.
You shall fall. Useless. I challenge you to battle. You are no match for me.
Ow.
Looking rough. The moment has come.
Yeah, sometimes it bugs out and doesn't always register initially.
Battle is more intense than I anticipated. I will continue to fight without complaint. Cheating to come to my aid has been defeated. I guess it's an acceptable situation.
Take this.
This is a ferocious
Boom.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
So the cub has grown into his own. The Sun family are a force to be reckoned with. For the sake of Jing, you must be dealt with.
Stop right there, Huangzu!
Damn, he escaped.
This battle is ours! Raise a cry of victory, men!
You. Ah, yeah, we're just gonna skip that. We all need to listen to Bailuan bitch and moan about who we serve. Alright, and we gotta talk to get this storyline over with. Yeah, get out of here.
Lord Zuluan has
Alright, gotta go to the village.
He's just
Not many people can read and write.
There we go.
I was wondering who the new threat was. So they were after Sun Jian. I appreciate you informing me. Sun Jian will be safe for now, and he escaped injury in the last battle as well.
We should remain vigilant.
Agreed. And as it happens, I have received another worrying piece of news.
There has been an uprising by the remaining forces of Shigong, the former governor of Wu, and the now leaderless Shen Yue. They might gain support from other factions looking to invade Xiandong. If we attack Liu Biao without taking care of them, the ground we stand on will swiftly collapse.
We have made all this progress through sheer momentum and the force of Sun Jian's will. But now, the cracks are threatening to show. It may be wise for us to hold for a moment. We cannot proceed without solid footing, after all. But I know Sun Jian, and he's not one to just stay put.
Nope, sure isn't.
I caught a massive fish. It's been a while, but we're eating well tonight.
So, you never cease to amaze me. You smashed straight through the enemy line and sent their soldiers scattering. It felt as if I'd be left in the dust if I took my eyes off you for a moment.
It was a bold move, brother. To lead your men from the front line like that. I hope I may someday have the courage to do the same.
My lord, I wouldn't advise that.
Me neither. Don't just imitate what I do, Chuan. You have your own strengths and talents. Charging ahead like an enraged bull is just in my nature, though I suppose I may have inherited it from my father. But without you and Zhou Yu to hold up the flanks and consolidate our gains, my mad assaults would be as useful as charging the sea.
Sun Ce.
What's with that look? I'm just following your advice and trying a little self-reflection.
But, sir, you didn't mention me. What do I bring to the table?
Well, that's easy. You're just as crazy as me and the old man. Next battle, let's smash through the enemy lines together.
Thanks for that.
This family. But come now. Your kingdom is growing stronger by the day, which is why you must move to solidify your position. I've been hearing some disturbing rumors from the north. A new storm may soon be upon us, and we do well to prepare for its coming.
So once we've quashed this rebellion, Ce should take a rest from his labors and leave the work to his faithful siblings, right? There are no enemy lines to smash at the moment. A perfect time for you to rest and recuperate, Ce, until your particular talents are needed again.
All right. You know what? I think I'll visit Father's grave. A lot has been going on, and he'll want to hear the news.
Hey, Su Meng.
Well, with a battle of such a massive scale, a kingdom-wide strategy can affect its outcome. To that end, a text called The Six Secret Teachings might be of use. I can provide it, if you're interested.
Thank you. I would be most indebted.
Ah, good thing you came when you did. I have just been talking with someone exceptional, not unlike yourself. This man here.
Who, me? I don't think I fit that description at all.
What is your name?
Oh, yes. Pardon me. I am Louis Meng. I believe this is the first time we've met.
He is the mightiest of all our young officers, and is also highly talented in matters unrelated to war. Quick-witted, curious, and adept at learning. He's surely the most promising of our newer officers. Although, that said, I'm almost just as new.
You mustn't downplay your achievements, Lord Lu Su. Wu depends on you enormously. If I am to match you, I will have to make great efforts.
Yes, that's the spirit. This kingdom offers plenty of opportunities, no matter whether you're a newcomer or a veteran. Your time will come soon enough, and I, for one, cannot wait to see it. I hope you will give him your support.
Glad to have you as an ally.
I am still a novice, but I do appreciate the encouragement. As a matter of fact, I've already heard so much about you. And I was
Yeah, I'm pretty
amazed.
great.
They say you won the Sun family's trust simply through your own deeds, without anyone to vouch for you.
You have his respect, and he'd like to make you his role model. Isn't that right, Louis Meng?
Lord Lu Su.
This is embarrassing.
I'm the one who's embarrassed. I should have asked him to keep that secret. In any case, I intend to continue improving. Even more so now that you've heard that. I hope we can better ourselves together.
I wasn't expecting to have to deal with the Shan Yue again. We may have gone about things too hastily.
They are merely a rabble. I doubt they will pose much of a problem. Although, I hear that Yuan Shao and Cao Cao are about to clash in Hebei. it's possible that one of them was worried about us intervening, and so instigated the uprising.
Either way, we will do what we always do. Rout the enemy and quash the uprising. Nothing complicated. We're counting on you, too. Keep an eye on Lord Sun Jian, would you? Just in case.
I have a bad feeling.
Please, don't say things like that. I'm worried enough as it is.
Have a little more courage. Then again, we ought not disregard your intuition. Let us all keep our eyes and ears open and watch for anything suspicious.
Well, it's almost time for the meeting. I just hope we get through this battle without any more misfortune.
Okay, this I know that complained a little bit about how the Sun Jian, saving Sun Jian fight might be the hardest challenge in the game. This one will also be pretty difficult. I practiced a little bit after I did the challenge, fighting Bailuan, because that's who you fight. Yeah, we're just gonna skip this. Yeah. I'm gonna go with the sister. I think I better go with the same setup as I did with hang on. So assuming all bases were captured, I don't think I'd have enough time to do that because it's also a time limit still. So there it is. Let me switch that to the there it is. Yeah, I'm absolutely gonna want that. But yeah, this is also gonna be tricky.
It is I, Sun Jian, the Bow Maiden.
Because the other thing that makes this tricky is the fact that I have to keep an eye out for Sun Jian as well, and make sure he's not going to get overwhelmed.
Of course, it is no easy task uniting a realm. I'm not one who gives up without a fight. Now, let us split our forces and take control of the area. Don't let me down! Can't believe the enemy officer.
The enemy is disorganized. But we must not be complacent. Let's watch each other's backs.
This land belongs to our fathers, and their fathers before them. We shall not let outsiders take it from us! Begin advancing!
The enemy has yet to reveal their hand. Rough, tricky when you don't know what you're up against.
They have superior numbers, but we have the advantage of the terrain. Target the Sun leaders. Take them down, and we win!
They're going after not only me, but Quan and Xiang too.
Turn the tables. I have to stop them.
Yeah, because I need them to advance.
Best indeed. Focus your efforts on that one.
You're no match for me! Not on me! Sun Jian is our quarry! There they are! They're charging forth from the fort!
Can't believe the enemy officer has been defeated.
Time to advance!
There he is! It's Sun Jian! Glory to the man who strikes him down! Where did they come from?
The enemy is targeting us, it seems. But I'm not afraid. I will vanquish each enemy before me and inspire courage in our soldiers. That is how I choose to live. It's a stalemate. We need to find a way to get on top.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Alright, need to destroy these two. Mixed up my button presses. That didn't kill him?
Lord. The enemy officer has been defeated. We should be able to fend off their assault. But there's a forest ahead. If they are hiding forces, it will be there. We need to beat back their main force as quickly as we can.
Time to advance!
Yeah, see.
There's no point in hiding now. Form up! All my might. Take back our strategic position!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Begin advancing!
The enemy officer has been defeated. The need comes.
Wow, what happened to Princess?
It's not working out. Their training not enough.
Yeah, this is the other part that makes this tricky. Because now I have to go hurry and rescue since
belongs to me.
I was just thinking of you. Now, coming to help.
Okay.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Yeah, I need to go and hurry, save Sansa. I think I already fucked up though. I think I need to let Chengpu die
The
up
foe is
top.
disorganized, but that makes them harder to read. This could be more troublesome than I thought. I hope the others are all right.
The mist is thickening. Carefully now. We must not lose our way.
Is this
Okay, yeah.
as far as I shall go?
That's what I was afraid of. Yeah. Alright, we'll start from here.
The enemy has
We'll take the
yet to reveal
middle
their
base.
hand. Tricky when you don't know what you're up against.
They have superior numbers, but we have the advantage of the terrain. Let's go. Target the Sun leaders. Take them down, and we win. Time to attack.
They're going after not only the enemy officer,
but
has
Quan
been
and
defeated.
Xiang too. I have to stop them quickly.
There he is. It's Yuan Cui. Glory to the man who strikes him
This
down.
territory is ours.
Yeah, I need to take out, like, the
An
big
enemy
form
ambush?
enemies.
Where did they come from?
On me. Sun Jian is our quarry. There they are.
Then,
They're charging
okay,
forth
here's
from
the
fort.
officers right here. I need to expose their ambush.
Time to advance.
Oh my God.
We've been spotted. Well, time to act. There's no point in hiding now.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
The enemy is targeting us, it seems. But I'm not afraid. I will vanquish each enemy before me and inspire courage in our soldiers. That is how I choose to live.
The tide of battle is
The enemy
even
officer
again.
has
Now
been
it's time
defeated.
to overwhelm them with our might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this. We should be able to fend off their assault. But there's a forest ahead. If they are hiding forces, it will be there.
Ow.
We need to beat back
Ow.
their main force as quickly as we can.
Ow! Fuckers. I hate these fucking...
Take this. Got this. Take back our strategic positions.
Fuck off.
Let's go. Begin
You pissed me off.
Got this. Take this.
There we go.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Perfect plan fail.
Alright.
Impressive, as always.
Hopefully that
There's a
should
lot I
bleed
can learn
them
from you.
with enough to not worry about.
The mist is thickening. Carefully now. We must not lose our way.
Oh, fuck, where is it? There it is.
So, Zuluan, it was you who interfered with my plans. Still trying to curry favor with the great and mighty.
Counting on
Your actions bring sorrow to those who live in these lands. You would do well to taste the bitter tears of those who have lost their birthplace, their homes, their families.
Yeah.
Power.
The foe is disorganized. That makes them harder to deal. This could be more troublesome.
Oh, right, because they're all in the current tactic.
The battle is more intense than I anticipated.
Yeah, Chengpu, it's just a skill issue on your part.
Fight without complaint.
Take that. Bring them down. Is that it? Take that. All my might.
You have grown stronger in your own way. But your journey must end here.
There we go.
Invaders, hear the lament and rage of those you have trampled upon, and know how you have sinned.
Alright. There we go. This is the other thing that makes this quite tricky.
Better ready. All my might.
You have forgotten everything. I will not let you stand in my way. I remember that day clearly. The despair, the resolve.
Shit. Okay. I was worrying for nothing. Sun Jian is the hardest thing to do in the game.
Well, you managed to survive that. The enemy has the advantage of the terrain. You must be careful.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Is that it? All my might. Is that it? Take that. Time to finish.
Better ready. So this is the army of the mighty Sun Jian.
Okay. Yeah, no, Sun Jian's absolutely the hardest fucking thing to do in the game. Not even close.
Been defeated.
Not even close. Now we gotta hurry up.
Let's go.
The incense is just being scattered by the wind. Your work, I don't doubt, Zuluan. But the spell of confusion has already been cast. Nothing can save the little conqueror from his fate now.
Ah, bullshit. Not if I have anything to say about it. Fate altered! Yeah, Sun Jian's is just straight bullshit.
Are you alright?
Yeah.
Impressive, as always.
Need to get our guys back.
Slay as many officers as necessary.
Man, put in work, Shotai.
This territory looks like the battle is in our favor. We can now face them without worry.
Alright, the whole point of me was to get my guys back.
Archers at the ready! Aim! Your targets are the Tigers of Wu!
Building a nation is easy. It's keeping the peace that is difficult. Especially so, perhaps, under Sun Jian.
For good or ill, my brother's drive and ambition influence those around him. That is precisely why he needs our support.
There we go.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
No, it is wild how different they can make these maps look based on what mission you're in.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let us press our army forward and take the Sun leaders. Begin advancing.
There we go. Knock the last of these a-holes out of the park. And save Sun Jian.
Perfect timing. I was looking for an opportunity to test my new tactics.
Gotta be quicker than that.
The enemy officer has been hail of arrows is lifted. That should make the march easier.
Forward march!
I knew you would come.
Yeah, I do think the debuff from dramatic successes on tactics does need to be a lot longer. Because especially like in some of those like boss battles like the Sun Jian Phantom, it just doesn't last at all. So like it's good to get like a small burst of damage in, but nothing meaningful.
The last of the traitors. In the end, the revolt was less dangerous than it first appeared.
Alright, let's save the homie.
But what of my brother? I must inform him that the rebellion has been crushed.
Zuluan, hear me. Your hero shall never take flight again.
Oh, I don't know about that. No.
The heart of the sacred bird has grown still and cold. The young boy grew to be a man, and over the years, grief and remorse gave way to rage and hatred. Wandering the boundless world, searching for the purest revenge, thirsting and starved, bleeding from the body as well as the soul. And then he came upon the people of the mountains. But how could you possibly fathom what lies within his heart? How can one who has forgotten everything possibly see into the mind of one who remembers everything? The path upon which you both tread has been divided into two. Now, there is only one way to reach the end, through your shared trust and mutual resolve.
Yeah, no, that was way easier than Sun Jian, saving Sun Jian. I'm gonna call it right now. Saving Sun Jian is the hardest thing to do in the game.
I must be caught up in some bewitchment.
Sun Tzu, where are you?
Well, we won. Looks like they won't need me leading the charge anymore.
What the hell?
I didn't expect this. Sorry. Yuan. Xiang. Jiu Yu. Yumi. My friend. Our country. Our family. You must.
I got you, homie. You ain't dying on my watch.
Took you long enough.
I have finished, Bailuan.
How is Sun Tzu?
He has survived, though he is still unconscious. Such deep wounds would have spelled death for most. It seems he was born with an exceptionally strong constitution. But I must say, even if the wounds do heal, I'm not sure if he will ever be able to fight the same. I must ask you something. Do you intend to let Lord Sun Jian go into battle again?
If that is what he wants.
Knowing him, he will not wait for his wounds to heal before heading back onto the battlefield. His impatience will be the death of him. I will make sure he gets enough rest, no matter what either of you say.
What am I to tell the others?
We could fake his death, just as we did with Lord Sun Jian. Once the rumors spread, those pursuing him will withdraw. I know that I'm being impertinent, but as a doctor, I am duty-bound to put my patient's life above everything else. Please, you mustn't tell anyone the truth.
brother really has.
Yes. I will go and look for him. I refuse to believe it until I see him with my own eyes.
Zhou Yu, wait. Are you serious?
Sun Ce wouldn't die in a place like this. I refuse to believe that he is dead.
Don't be so naive. No warrior is so great that he can escape death. Have you forgotten that already?
But Lord Changpu...
You are no fool, Zhou Yu. That is why you of all people should understand. What is the correct choice in this situation? What would Lord Sun Ce expect of you? I understand your sadness, your pain. But if you cannot keep your emotions in check, even more of us might die.
We should retreat. Without our commander, our forces are in disarray. We cannot allow the enemy to take advantage of us in this state.
Well said.
Then we shall prepare for the retreat. We need to move without letting the enemy see.
We should help.
My brother really is gone, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Everyone must be feeling devastated. Zhou Yu and Shangshan too. Although they're trying to act strong. But I don't understand. I can't work out what this is I'm feeling right now. I should be grieving for my brother. But what I feel is so much less admirable than that. Rather than grief, I simply fear the responsibility that now falls upon me. Can I really take over my brother's role?
You have what it takes.
It's kind of you to say so. But no. I must do whatever I can in his stead. I need time. My apologies, but I would like to be alone.
The Sun had once again lost a great leader. Under the shroud of their grief, it seemed that all hope was lost. Yet they still had territory of their own, with brave warriors and great minds willing to defend it. All they needed was a lord to lead them. Oh, yep. Let's speed through Chapter 5 now.
Cao Cao emerged victorious from a decisive battle with Yuan Shao, becoming the most powerful individual in the land. He actively strove to establish hegemony over Hebei, and in turn, the entire land. The Sun clan fell into turmoil after being tragically deprived of their lord once again. However, with their combination of capable youth and dependable seniority, they were able to secure territory for the kingdom of Wu. Their future now lay in the hands of their young leader. Liu Bei had yet to establish his territory and could not realistically attempt to gain supremacy. But he focused on gaining something worthwhile out of his indecision. The turbulent sea of the era turned into a powerful whirlpool, and before long, into a violent torrent. Chapter 5. With Zhuge Liang's assistance, Liu Bei decides on a plan to gain power. A decisive battle is held at Chibi.
Recently, we have been hearing reports of potential upheaval in Lujiang. There are rumors of Governor Li Shu plotting a rebellion.
Another rebellion. Things have been getting worse and worse since we lost Lord Sun Ce.
The death of a leader always brings conflict. we should consider this a good opportunity to eliminate some of our rivals.
I have also heard that Li Shu is receiving support from Cao Cao. We should quell the rebellion swiftly, if only to suppress his influence. What say you, my lord?
Yes, I agree.
Many thanks. Now then, let us prepare our troops for battle. The kingdom has not yet recovered from the loss of our leader. How about taking the field yourself to prove your might to the other lords?
Fine. I will defer to you in terms of battle plans, Zhou Yu.
Oh, I received a letter.
We'll get to see Lord Sun
Talk to Zhou Yu first. Why is the game dying? Why is this not something that's been fixed yet? Good God.
We need you to join the attack on Lujiang as well. We don't expect it to be an especially difficult battle, but if we don't deal with this properly, these fights could continue long into the future. Ever since Sun Ce died, fear has been brewing throughout the kingdom, and even within our own ranks. The rebellion in Lujiang is being fueled by Cao Cao's meddling. But it never would have happened under Sun Ce's leadership. We must put out this fire before it spreads any further. The future of Wu is at stake.
I'm worried about Sun Jian.
It might not be worth much coming from me, but there is no need to worry. Lord Sun Quan is a fine leader of the House of Sun in his own right. While he may not have the bravery of Sun Ce, he is both wise and decisive. It seems he is stumbling under the weight of his new responsibilities at the moment, but I know he will stand strong and become a pillar for Wu. What purpose does a subject have without faith in his leader? That is the way I see it.
It is indeed very unfortunate that he lost both his father and a brother, but he cannot expect to lead if he continues to be so timid.
Lord Zhengzhou, you may wish to speak a bit more softly.
I must speak loudly if I am to be heard.
If you doubt our leader's ability, you should close your mouth and raise your banner in revolt. That's what I would do.
If you lack the conviction to challenge him, keep it to yourself, Zhang Chao. Nothing's more useless than a retainer who offers only compliments.
I did not intend to sow doubt. But as it stands, Lord Sun Quan is the leader of a kingdom. If he doesn't get a hold of himself soon, there will be trouble. Hopefully, the next battle will be a turning point for him.
Despite what he says, I get the feeling that Chang Chao is more worried about Lord Sun Quan than any of us.
Yes, true loyalty can be a difficult thing to perceive. Be that as it may, we are only officers in the House of Sun. It is not our duty to meddle in our leader's personal affairs.
Very true. There are some things that Lord Sun Quan must face himself. For now, we should keep our thoughts to ourselves and prepare for battle. That is the best way to express our devotion to our Lord.
Oh my God.
Well.
Hey, Sun Jian. Nonary, are you well? It feels odd to ask such a thing so soon after staring death in the face myself. I've rested as much as my spirit will allow, and I've finally recovered enough strength to move on my own. And now, I have something I need to tell you face to face. I will come to you in the dead of night. Let's go hang out with Sun Jian.
Lord Han Dong does so much for such
If the game would
little
allow me to move across the
Lord
fucking
Yue
map.
has been reading constantly lately.
Hey, old buddy. Emphasis on the old.
Sorry for the sudden intrusion.
and in the middle of the night no less. But I wanted to finally offer you a proper thanks. It's thanks to you I escaped death. You've done so much for the Sun family, sometimes without receiving credit. I want to express my sincerest gratitude to you.
How are your injuries?
Much better, thank you. Compared to the hardships everyone has had to endure, my pain is trivial. I've caused a lot of trouble for people. Zi, Juan, Shangxiang, our generals, and many others. After all, I abandoned my duties as a father, as the head of my family, even if I did so to protect Wu.
Will you return to them?
At some point, I must. I imagine there's a veritable mountain of questions waiting for me. No matter what they say when I see them again, I'll take it with gratitude. Otherwise, there'd be no point in having survived. However, the next age is in the hands of the younger generation. Even if I do return, I won't be leading the family any longer.
What will you do now?
A good question. There are things I can only do now that I've left my position. I plan on quietly supporting my family from the shadows. And that reminds me, I will also make it a priority to repay the man to whom I owe my life. When things are in order, perhaps the two of us could travel across the land. A carefree journey with the Tiger of Jiangdong. I assure you it'd be a good time, free from trouble.
I highly doubt that last statement, but it's a nice idea.
So, you're interested then? I meant it as a joke, but doesn't sound half bad. I can see my aspirations for tomorrow take shape whenever we speak. No need to turn in early tonight, is there? My sons will carve out the coming age, along with the commanders and warriors who support them. And you. Allow me to speak freely about the dream I had.
Oh, and I received another letter. Is this going to be from Sun Jian? Oh. News of a reunion. Nanari, listen to this. A doctor named Yuan Ha brought in a badly wounded man, and it ended up being none other than my own son, Se. I couldn't believe it. Fortunately, he survived his injuries, but despite his condition, I'm barely able to hold him back from jumping out of bed to train. It's bringing back some old memories of my youth, but taming that foolhardy spirit is a task I must rise to. Nanari, it was you who saved Se, was it not? I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Hell yeah. Alright, let me walk. I just want to get to the princess. Just making sure that he didn't have a pop-up yet. Okay, I assume he'll send a letter when it's time for him.
Everyone is uneasy after what happened to my brother. It's times like these that I need to hold my head up high. I know very well that neither he nor father would ever give up and lose heart.
Don't overburden yourself.
I'll be fine. Besides, there is no way a daughter of the Sun clan could ever avert her eyes from our troubles. Both my father and Se would valiantly lead our forces into battle to claim victory with their own hands, surviving the world at its worst. That is what brought our people under their command. Simply being born into the Sun clan is not enough to earn their respect. The leader of the Sun clan must prove their strength. And right now, our leader, my brother Chuan, is struggling. This means that I will have to lead our troops into battle in his place. In times of trouble, family is the one thing we can always rely on. I'm really going to have to be at my best.
Lord Sun Jian, you look rather discouraged.
Oh, Taishitsu. The moment word of my brother's death began to spread, the rebellion broke out. Even my inner circle has begun to lose faith in me. I'm sick of constantly being reminded of my own inadequacy. If only I were more like my brother, then I would be able to quell their fears.
Lord Sun Jian certainly was capable of that. He was a great man. Perhaps that is the best way to describe him.
I have to win our next battle to prove my strength. If I am unable to do that, the warriors of Wu will never accept me as their leader. That duty is weighing very heavily on my shoulders. Now I understand the burden that my brother and father had to bear.
If I may, Lord Sun Jian. There are men under my command who know only of horses, and others who do nothing but read. Some can barely hold a sword. And yet, they are all excellent soldiers, with skills that can be put to great use in battle. Each of them is invaluable in their own way. The same principles applies to the differences between you and Lord Sun Jian. You cannot become Lord Sun Jian no matter how hard you try. So you should do things your own way, to reveal your true strengths and abilities. What we as subjects want is not the man that Lord Sun Jian was. We simply want a leader that is worthy of our loyalty and service. Perhaps I've said too much. I will leave you now, my lord.
My own strengths. You have your own strengths and skills. You were right, brother.
We'll get to see Lord Sun Jian again, right?
We'll probably do another battle or two. Okay, what's the challenge? Defeat Li Shu without breaching the castle gates. Okay. Nope. I don't know why I was about to skip that.
Is this really a battle we can win?
If Lord Sun Jian and Lord Sun Shi were here, they would be on the front lines themselves, leading us all to victory. But Lord Sun Chen has promised nothing more than to guard our backs. That may be a wise decision as a commander, but will the soldiers of Wu accept it?
I wonder. Lord Sun Quan, many of our men have expressed their dissatisfaction with our strategy for the next battle. They are wondering if the leadership of the Sun clan plans to sit back and watch as they risk their lives fighting.
I suppose I cannot avoid such doubts, but I devised this plan personally, after much consideration.
And I will be leading our troops into battle myself. I am a lady of the House of Sun. I will not be accused of inaction in the face of danger. My brother will be watching over us all as our commander. His role will be to keep a close eye on our situation in battle.
No amount of explaining will put everyone's mind at ease. I am who I am. I will never replace my father or my brother in the way you all expect. So, I will have to prove my strength with my own actions and achievements. I want you to trust me just this once. I swear that I will lead you to victory in this battle.
Well then, let us see what you can do.
Let's begin.
All necessary part. Oh, yeah. Why am I even doing this? Okay, yeah. All right, let's do it.
It is I, Sun Jian, the Bow Maiden.
Don't let me down now.
Speed running, kind
The
of.
death of my brother has shaken the foundations of the kingdom. That is why now, more than ever, we must put down this rebellion. I will need help from all of you to make things right. Rest assured that I too will be doing all in my power to fulfill my duty to you.
Enemy officer has been defeated.
I'll lead the charge. Everyone, follow me.
So, how exactly are we going to win this? Can't wait to see how this will play out.
Charging at the enemy's front line head-on is the kind of...
Oh, I didn't
the
switch
Sun
my
family is
accessories.
known for. But she really takes it a bit too far.
All right, they're through. Close the gate.
Oh well. Can fix that next battle.
Block the gap behind us. Looks like they're trying to divide our forces.
This is a little unsettling,
The enemy
but we
officer
can't let fear bind
has
us.
been defeated.
For now, we need to face forward and keep going.
There they are, just as we planned. Now let your arrows fall upon them like rain.
Isn't Huang Gai supposed to be with Sun Jian?
Connor how we retreat so they can pick us off from afar. So this was their plan.
Don't just sit here and wait for them to shoot us. Everyone, charge forth without fear. Don't get caught by the enemy.
The Whittaker Siege Battalion has encountered enemy resistance. We must break through enemy lines and rush to their aid. Forward march!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's get serious.
Take this.
Looking rough. Let's give it to them.
The table's turning.
Let's go.
Looking rough. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Ow.
This territory is ours. Let's go.
So soon. I couldn't fulfill my duty.
The heroes have stopped. This must be my brother's doing.
Lord Sun Jian saved us.
Once the enemy officer
Has read the
has
battlefield
been defeated.
accurately.
Looking rough. Nothing quicker than that. It seems this gate is closed tight. Looks like we're going to have to bust
The enemy
in with
officer
a ram.
has been defeated.
We're going to take control of each critical location as planned. We have to establish a foothold for the siege. Begin the advance.
That's it. I see a chance to advance here. Now,
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
This path leads behind the castle. If we keep going this way,
I thought he was farther back.
We can attack the enemy from behind. Let us attack the castle separately from the rest of our forces.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough. The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory
There are still too many enemy soldiers. If we brought out the ram now, we'll destroy it easily. What we need to do now is keep taking the enemy strongholds. We have to reduce their numbers to ensure the safety of this area.
We're on even ground now. Let's go. This is our chance to make a move.
Bitch!
Looking rough. Let's go. Take this. Looking rough. Let's go.
I've been waiting for this. So you rats are trying to get inside this way too? So predictable. All my might.
Take this. Looking rough.
Reporting! There's fierce fighting brewing on the eastern side of the battlefield.
Turn the tables. I have decided to join the siege. I'll draw the enemy to me, while the ram is prepared. Time to act.
This territory, and you will be sending
the enemy
current
officer
siege battalion
has
to
been
the east.
defeated.
I think you've made the right choice.
Forward march! Let's go. Do you really think that's enough to stop us? All that's left
Okay,
is to
shit.
scatter the enemies blocking our path. Onward!
Which one of y'all is about to die? Come on, guy. Come on.
What would Sun Jian have done in this situation? He probably would have gone east, perhaps even alone. But Lord Sun Jian is different. He consulted with others and made a prudent decision. He values the lives of his people and does all he can to keep them safe. That is what makes him fit to rule our kingdom.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has
I
been
am taking
defeated.
over the siege. I want you all to march east. Join forces with our allies there to attack the enemy from behind.
Sometimes we must adjust our plans to suit the circumstances. You've made a great decision. I have no objections. We will head east. In the advance.
I was just thinking of it. Come to help.
You are just in time.
The enemy officer
Begin the
has
counterattack.
been defeated.
Our formless battle. Indeed, truly one goal of North.
This officer bows before the might of the Sun family.
All right, let's start getting the ram ready. We'll stand our ground here and keep the enemy at bay.
This is how it's done.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The battle is more intense than I anticipated. I will continue to fight without complaint. Needing to come
The
to
enemy
my
officer has been defeated.
I guess it's an acceptable situation.
Our ambush had us a little worried there. We never expected reinforcements.
He understands that what wins the day isn't sheer brute force, but using every soldier and every opportunity to their full potential. We've been blessed with a great leader. This victory will be our way of showing our gratitude.
Turn the tables.
All right, I think
The enemy officer has been defeated.
we await your orders.
Now is the time to break down the castle gate and finish this fight. Charge!
This territory is ours.
Not on my watch.
Let's go.
We shall serve them.
Tables turned.
Common display.
The enemy officer
Anyone else
has been defeated.
from you, I expected.
I'll give you the honor of it.
Surrender! That's it! Did I think this?
The enemy officer has been defeated. You're outshining everyone. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Study and learn your ways. You dominate the battlefield. Turn the tables. You really are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Oh, there we go.
Let's go. That gate has been breached. How? We had countermeasures in place.
Take this. I see you with all my might.
Okay, I thought I aimed that wrong.
Another one falls behind me. Don't make enemy officers like they used to.
Looking rough. The enemy officer
to victory.
has been defeated.
Let's go.
This officer bows before the might of the Sun family.
A little rash to be charging in alone for the sake of valor. Guess you want to die. Moment has come. Time for a good old fight. Get ready. Loose.
Oh, he jumped up in the air so it missed him. That's bullshit.
Let's get serious. The enemy officer.
Oh no, he got it off. That's bullshit.
Bows before the might of the Sun family.
Jesus.
Falling back. Sorry, I couldn't be of more assistance.
You die.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this. Take this.
There we go. Eat shit.
I can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
So I failed.
We did it. Thanks, everyone. Father. Brother. I think I can see it now. The kingdom that I must create. Listen up, everyone. As you all know, I do not have the skill in battle or the mind for strategy that made you respect my brother and my father. I don't have the strength or the courage to lead the charge. Sword in hand, to clear our path forward myself. However, I have my own way of fighting, and that is what will allow me to lead you all to victory. Our path forward will not open before a single hero leading the charge. It will be the combined strength of all who reside in the kingdom of U. That incredible force will carry us into a glorious new future. That is how U will fight together and thrive together from now on.
There are those who fight boldly on the front lines, and those who valiantly guard our backs. We cannot win if either force is missing. You will all come to understand that very clearly in this battle.
In this kingdom, and in this army, no one is without a purpose. Each and every one of you is irreplaceable, like family. I trust that everyone will contribute to U in their own unique way. Please, all of you, lend me your strength.
Are you seeing this, my friend? Your little brother might just achieve even greater things than you did.
The battle to restore order in Luqiang ended very favorably.
It was all thanks to Lord Sun Jian discovering his own strengths. He has brought our forces closer together than ever before. And I'm sure this will help to crush the ambitions of those who are looking to stir up trouble in the kingdom.
You still have Cao Cao's meddling to contend with, but this is wonderful news.
Quite. And it certainly doesn't hurt to have a steady flow of incoming talent like yourself.
Oh, I wouldn't consider myself talented. I still have much to learn, which I plan to remedy with rigorous study.
That's what I'd like to hear. The future of U is secure with you, Lui Meng. Now, about our next battle.
I think with the momentum we have now, the time is right. We should march on Jing and avenge Lord Sun Jian by defeating Huangzu. If we can all rally behind the same goal and unite as one to achieve it, our bonds with each other will grow even stronger.
There are certainly many among us who desire revenge on him. Whatever the case, we cannot take this plan any further on our own. We should first ask Lord Sun Jian for his judgment on the matter.
They want to take down Huangzu.
It's just an idea being discussed for now. I figured this would be a good time to hear everyone's thoughts on the matter.
Not even Lord Sun Ce was able to avenge the death of Lord Sun Jian. We're certainly able and willing to do it now, but...
Is there something worrying you, Father?
No, I just thought it was a bit too soon to stir up trouble. But if this is what Lord Sun Quan desires, then we will respect his wishes.
I too agree with the decision to attack Huangzu. I imagine that Lord Sun Jian also wishes to claim Jing for himself before Cao Cao is able to get his hands on it. But avenging one's father is a very noble pursuit in and of itself. Succeeding will likely earn Lord Sun Quan a great deal of renown.
Ling Cao, you have been blessed with a very bright son. I envy you. Ling Tong, I'm sure you'll grow into an indispensable officer for U. I hope to see great things from you. And with that, I will take my leave. I still need to discuss this with everyone else.
Ling Tong, I don't want to see you letting all that praise go to your head. You must always act with awareness of your own standing. We will do all that is necessary in the service of the House of Sun. That is our duty. Never forget that.
You don't need to tell me these things, Father. I'm not a child anymore.
Oh, we got a letter. Hey, Sun Jian. Nonri, damn it all, I just can't hold myself back any longer. My body has finally recovered enough to move freely, but showing up at your door unannounced would be a problem for you, wouldn't it? Of course, I am well aware I can't let others know that I'm still alive, but I can't stop seeing that moment in my head when you came rushing in to save me from the brink of death. For now, all I want is to thank you in person. I'll come in secret so it won't be a problem, right? Let's go hang out with the boy.
I wonder just how handsome is this officer with the clear eye.
Alright, game, calm the fuck down.
Sorry to come so suddenly. I know you must be busy, but I just wanted to see you and to thank you. So much so that I couldn't wait. I am so grateful for your aid that day. You saved my life, and while I've been away, you watched over my family and our realm all this time. I cannot thank you enough.
Good to see that you're well.
Well, thanks to you, I was able to focus entirely on my recovery. Though, I haven't regained my full strength yet. Returning to Wu now would cause nothing but unnecessary trouble. I will remain in hiding for a little while longer. And Quan, Zhou Yu, and the others are handling everything so well. I can leave matters in their hands with confidence. Just between you and I've had this feeling about the future since we were all still together. I think that Quan will, in fact, be the one to leave a lasting mark on the world going forward. He is truly the fiercest tiger of Wu. He keeps his eyes wide open and thinks long and hard. He always chooses the right path forward. That is his gift.
You watch him closely.
Well, that's what big brothers are for. And I'm sure that you've noticed it too, right? The strength that resides within him and no one else. Well, I fought with everything I have to get here. I do not believe that the path I left for the others will go to waste. But I cannot deny the burden I have left on the others by recklessly charging forward. I wonder what Quan and the others would say if they saw me now.
They'd be glad to see you.
Of course they would. That, coming from you, solidifies it as the truth for me. It's time for me to stop dragging out my inevitable return home. I'll have to get my body back into top form to start. And then, I'll think of what I can do when I get there. For Wu, for my family. Which is why, once I figure out what I'm supposed to do, I want you there by my side. I may have to stay in the shadows for now, but I can still show off for you.
Oh, received another letter.
It's amazing
Calm
how
your
the
tits.
survivors managed to carry on.
It's probably him reuniting with Sun Jian. My savior, recent news. Nonri, I wanted to let you know what's been going on. I told you before that my body recovered enough for me to move freely, but I'm not free at all. The reason is, my father. I was really happy to see him again, and everything was going well enough while I was stuck in bed. But as soon as he realized I could walk again, there are all kinds of errands he needed my help with. Scouting, securing trade routes, and even going fishing. He won't let me have a moment to myself. I can't help thinking that I'm way too old to be stuck with my old man constantly. But I guess none of this would be possible if we had died. Make sure to thank that Yuan Hua fellow for me. Won't be long before I come see you again. Till then. Hell yeah. Alright, we'll do one more battle. And then that'll leave... and then the next episode will be the... where am I going? The finale. True end finale.
Lord
Hopefully.
Mong has been reading constantly lately.
Where the fuck am I supposed to go? Okay, there we go.
Furrowed in concentration.
So I kind of want to get this done as soon as possible, so I can finally move on to other projects.
I have heard you all. Your dreams for the kingdom of U and your regrets at the loss of my father. Your thoughts on these matters have convinced me to mount this attack. In fact, they have made me believe that an attack is absolutely necessary.
But we haven't even established peace within our own borders yet. Obsessing over revenge while ignoring the unrest brewing in our own kingdom will bring nothing but needless bloodshed.
Of course, I do not intend to ignore our domestic affairs, which is why I will be leaving some of our most reliable officers here in U. Chengpu, Handong, and Huanggai. Make good use of Tai Shi Tzu, Zhou-Tai, and their men to guard the kingdom. It pains me not to bring you into battle against Huangzu, given that you've served since my father's day.
Lord Sun Jian, do not trouble yourself over our feelings. As your loyal officers, fulfilling our duty to you is our only desire.
You've made this decision based on your trust in our abilities. That makes it much harder to reject your request.
Forgive me. I know I ask too much of all of you. Please take good care of everyone while we are away.
Alright, do this one last battle. If you could just calm down. Jesus. Yeah, and that'll leave the last 4 battles for the next episode.
At last, our battle with Huangzu is nigh. As I am sure you are aware, he is responsible for Lord Sun Jian's death. You could say that he is the sworn enemy of the House of Sun. Not even the renowned Sun Ce was able to slay him. You should be wary of the dangers this battle presents.
I'm aware.
My apologies for the needless reminder. There are rumors going around lately that he has managed to recruit a hero renowned in Jing. I believe his name was Gan Ning. This battle is, in essence, a fight to bring unity to the Sun clan. I do not want any of us to die needlessly. I will do everything in my power to prevent that, of course, but I want you to keep a close eye on everyone as well.
Alright, so the challenge is to beat the battle without Ling Tong fling. Yeah, okay. Gotta trigger. Okay, yeah, there's a lot you gotta do in this battle. Let's go with the princess as always.
It is I, Sun Shang,
The bow maiden.
Don't let me down now.
Okay. Yeah, you kind of gotta speed run this one.
Stood against my brother. But this time,
But you can't get too far ahead, otherwise your forces down south will get really overwhelmed.
enemy bases on the way to the stronghold. Our foe is a fierce one. Remain ever vigilant.
You ready? Remember the plan. We're going after Huangzu before our main force clashes with the enemy.
You can go with Ling Sao and Ling Tong. I wouldn't recommend it because that's how I learned. You can't rush forward, otherwise your people will get overwhelmed.
The enemy officer.
Okay, I'm gonna let this guy capture the base.
Boat is what you're at. Did you really think
Oh, what the fuck?
let you take it? They're cautiously pushing their front line forward. Technologies the tactics of Fu have changed once more. But we will strike them where they are. Focus your attacks on the slower units first. Defeated. Break them. Begin advancing.
They changed their strategy to counter our formation. Guangzhou will certainly be difficult.
The enemy officer has been defeated. They will surely have a plan. The enemy officer has been defeated.
We'll just have to be extra careful as we move forward.
It's a stalemate.
Now,
We need to find a way to get on top.
There we go.
This land is ours.
turn the tables. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Now you need to get these guys.
Onward! We have to fight our way to the enemy's main force.
A keen eye indeed. Press. We'll need to get rid of you first.
Oh, it's Ling Tong and Ling Sao. Okay, I'm gonna need to go down south. Oh, they both jumped down there. Oh, that's actually really good. Oh, the other one got away.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
There we go.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Pull it back for now. You have overcome great adversity. Now, strike while the iron is hot. Bring the fight to them.
Prepare yourself, Guangzhou. The fangs of Wu are snapping at your throat.
What the? Where did they come from? This appears to be as far as.
Ah, come on.
Begin the advance. All units, march. Begin the advance.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The
enemy officer
myself some
has
time.
been defeated.
Retreat.
I'm not sure I'll actually will complete this challenge because this challenge is kind of annoying. I'm not gonna lie.
Proper strategy can overcome any obstacle. Let's go.
Guangzhou, you coward! I will slay here and now. This area will make a fine addition to our territory.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this. The only one you're fighting
Wait.
is me.
This territory. The enemy officer has been defeated.
You're pretty good. Got this. I won't
Ah.
back now. You'll end up killing me if I do. He's too powerful.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Okay. I think I can rush up now.
Now, everyone attack at once!
No. Father. Father.
You'll pay for this. I swear.
I went the wrong way with that. Cool.
So you're his son. If you want your revenge, come and get it.
hated comes with the territory.
Infested.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Is that finally the end of it?
Then we must prepare for the next attack. Begin advancing. Reporting! Lord Lin Cao has fallen in battle. Huang Zu has fled.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make it. I think I dilly-dallied too long.
What? Let's go. I've underestimated them. Even though I knew how fierce Huang Zu could be. Let's go.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not reaching him.
The enemy will attack us from behind. We must bring down their officers and finish this fight here and now. How did my perfect plan fail?
Well done.
Maybe.
We're not about to let the Sun
Oh, never mind.
waste to Jing. Come on. Our target is Sun Jian. Begin the advance.
I never thought we'd cross blades. I don't know whether to laugh or cry. I suppose it is what it is. No regrets if we fight with all we've got.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
No, defeating Gan Ning is really annoying. Because on at least Ultimate Warrior difficulty, because he will constantly go into rage mode. Like as soon as he recovers, it is back to rage mode. So the only way you can deal damage to him at a certain point is to do the assault.
Let's go.
Yep, just like that. And then, yep, just like that.
The time is right. Go.
Hey, you want to see him do it again?
Got you. Take this.
There we go. Yeah, it's not a particularly challenging challenge, but if you don't clear out the enemies down south before trying to get to Ling Tong,
I don't think I ruffled quite enough
you will
feathers.
get overwhelmed.
At least I slowed them down.
Look alive, you louts. We're getting out of here.
I had no idea Huang Zu had such a mighty officer under his command. We must
That scared me,
regroup
I'm not gonna lie.
And pursue Huang Zu.
Reporting! Urgent news from headquarters. Shan Yue uprisings are erupting across the land. Your presence is desperately needed, my lord.
It is just as I feared. It's a shame for us to lose this chance, but needs must. Return to base! It fills my heart with shame, but we have no choice. We're taking our troops home. Prepare for an immediate retreat!
Sir! Lord Sun Jian, please wait! We can't pull our troops out now! We're here to slay Huang Zu. We have not yet accomplished that. If you leave now, your father's death will have been in vain!
No. As the leader of the House of Sun, I cannot allow the rebellion of Shan Yue to go on.
But I still haven't slain my father's killer. Lord Sun Jian, are you not also fighting to avenge your father's death?
Yes, I am. I despise Huangzu. My hatred for him is just as strong as the rage you feel for the one who killed your father. And yet, remember what we have come here to accomplish. What would my father, my brother, and Ling Cao really ask of us? Should we relentlessly pursue their killers in a fit of rage, only to return home to find the kingdom of Wu overrun by the Shanyue?
That isn't...
How could I ever face my father or my brother if I allowed such a thing to happen? We will withdraw for now, Ling Tong. I know someone as clever as you can see the wisdom in that.
Father.
Alrighty. Is it gonna stick us in another cutscene, or can we end the episode? I don't remember. Another cutscene. Oh yeah.
Our officers are limiting their ability to mobilize, but there are still uprisings all across the kingdom. They seem to be centered around Kuei-ji.
It seems that leaving the kingdom in your hands in anticipation of such a calamity was an excellent decision on my part. To stop this chaos from spreading any further, we must eliminate the Shanyue. I am counting on all of you.
I am at your command.
I'd like to agree with your judgment here. But are you sure this is the right decision, Lord Sun Jian? I guess, if there ever was a time to speak my mind, it's right now. Driving out the Shanyue won't bring an end to the fighting.
What do you mean, Huanggai?
During the reign of Lord Sun Ce, I was tasked with negotiating with the Shanyue. I spoke with them directly, and we even drank together as friends. Lord Sun Jian, if you tried to get to know them better, you would understand. The Shanyue are just like the people of Wu at heart. They live just as we do. They love their families in the same way. And like us, they will pick up weapons to protect their homeland. And right now, you're trying to suppress them by force and threatening to take away all that they love. I don't think you will ever be able to bring a true end to the Shanyue uprisings with that approach.
Some of what you say does ring true, but whatever the circumstances, they have come to attack Wu and are therefore not worthy of mercy. They are a threat to our kingdom.
Tell us, Lord Huanggai, what exactly would you have us do? Are we to hand over all of the territory conquered by our previous leaders? I don't think any of us would find that even remotely acceptable.
I will take some time to consider our approach to dealing with the Shanyue. But whatever we ultimately do, we cannot ignore those who have become victims of this conflict through no fault of their own. If only for their sake, we should prepare to establish our presence on the battlefield.
Looks like Lord Zhou Yu's busier than ever.
Alright, let's see here. Alright, so we got quite a bit new content this episode. Anyways, we saved Sun Ce, and then we got to reunite with both Sun Ce and Sun Jian. Hell to the yeah. Anyways, that'll be it for this episode. Thank y'all for watching. See you in the next one. Peace.